I'm going to do a really cool haircut on Taylor today. We're going to have a lot of fun. He's got really good hair to work with. He previously had an undercut here, so I'm going to kind of work this in, give it some volume on top, and really create a really good shape for him. So I'm ready to go. Let's get started.
So I'm starting off here with I believe it's like a 3 3/4 or 3.5 guard. Again, with these types of haircuts, it really depends on what you want as the end result. So it does have to be a skin fade all the time. You can use a 3.5 or a 3 3/4 or a 4 guard. And what I'm looking to do with this haircut is to simply create a nice classical men's haircut, right? Where it's not like super crazy short on the sides and the back, but just enough to create a classic look, something that's, neat, sophisticated, and very sharp. And he had a previous disconnection, as you can see through here. What I'm trying to do is actually really blend the two together and make that connection. And it's sometimes can be very difficult, especially in certain areas like in the sides, to make that connection, but it's not literally impossible. And what I'm trying to focus on here is to make a solid connection throughout the entire sides. And you can see a lot of the work is mostly scissor over comb, because to me that creates sometimes the most natural type of blend. And I'm just aggressively going in on dry hair. As you can see, I'm not doing this on damp hair. Anytime you're using clippers or scissor over comb, it's best to do it on dry hair. Now here is where it's really important, and this is connecting the back into the top. And I always like to do that starting vertically going towards the face, and then once I have that connection, I then hold everything straight up from the head horizontally. And I'm basically just cutting my guide, which is the section from the previous section, and now I'm just really just creating a classical shape on top and trying to cut everything to where it's all even. Now combing the hair straight out from the head, not always necessarily up, but out. But you can see he's got a calic right in the front and a swirl right in the front. So I always like to leave the hair a bit longer there, because if you cut that too short, then what's going to happen is the hair will not be long enough to weigh down that little bit of a swirl. So what I did is, you could see in that very front area, you need that excess weight to be able to maneuver and manipulate that hair, because if it's too short, or if somebody cuts it too short, it's actually going to create more of an issue to where the hair will not be able to go down. So now I'm just using a blow dryer. I do have a blow dryer on my website, shop.thesalonguy.com, and I'm just blow drying it in the hair. You can use a pre-styler like Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave works great on fine hair because it gives you that extra volume and texture and that kind of sea salt texture. It binds to the hair. As you can see, I'm spraying it in now. It's a really good pre-styler, somewhat of a post-styler. Just gives the hair a little bit of extra texture. And now you can go with anything, like any one of my crafted matte pastes. You can use the sea salt paste. You can use Clutch. Any one of my products really will work for this. And I'm just really trying to create that side part classic look with some volume. As you can see, very nice in through there. And I think it came out amazing.